Hello everybody, and you're watching the first episode of the Alien vs Predator Galaxy motion tracker video series. We're just going to be talking a little bit about the new film, or potential new film, Alien Covenant 2, Prometheus 3, whatever, but it does have an apparent title which is Alien Awakening. Now, Ridley Scott actually talked about a script being completed for Alien Covenant 2 for his next film a couple of weeks ago. He was in an interview with the Sydney Morning Herald in which he confirmed that he did have people working on the script. It wasn't a direct quote from himself, but the article said, while working on Alien Covenant, he had the next instalment written, so he's ready to keep advancing with the saga. You've got to, and this is him speaking now, you've got to assume to a certain extent success, and from that you better be ready, he says. You don't want a 2-year gap. So I'll be ready to go again next year. When Covenant hits the big screen in May, this will be close to a 5-year gap between the release of Prometheus and its sequel. So it seems like he might not be struggling so much for a direction to take the next film like him and Fox were with Prometheus 2. Early last week, there was another article published by Fandango in which they were talking to Ridley Scott while he was doing the rounds at South by Southwest, where they showed 15 minutes worth of footage for the new film, and he may have let slip the title for the next film. It will go Prometheus, Awakening, Covenant, fairly integral where this colony ship is on the way, and Catherine Waterston cuts him off, screaming, "You've been giving away too much." It's not a lot to go on. And what's especially weird is that the way he's listed it would make it sound like the next film would be set between Prometheus and Covenant. So a prequel to Covenant, but a sequel to Prometheus released third. So it's possible he might have just been speaking out of order. Or perhaps it was the title for Alan Dean Foster's prequel novel that we know is going to be out, I think it's September time, unless that gets moved. And he's also been throwing a bit of confusion into how many films we're actually going to see. There was a good deal of confusion as to whether Covenant was the second of a new trilogy or the start of a new trilogy of prequels. This new article with Fandango makes it sound like it's the second of a prequel trilogy, but he's also sort of reiterated some of the comments he's recently made about wanting to stay with Alien, wanting to make more films, assuming that Covenant ends up being successful. And he's gone on to say that he'd like to do a further 3 films after Covenant and this current prequel trilogy is done. But he's also said that these wouldn't be sequels to Alien, these would also be prequels of some variety. But that's it for now. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this first video. If you have any suggestions, please let us know down below in the comments section. And keep a close eye on Alien vs Predator Galaxy for the latest on Alien Covenant. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and we're even on Instagram. And keep an eye out for new videos. Thank you.